In order to prime your pipette, put the pipette in the water and the bulb on top. Slowly squeeze the bulb and then release the pressure in order to suck up water. Don't allow the water to go above the 10 milliliter mark. Once you're done, remove the bulb and put your thumb over the top. Then tilt the pipette back and forth so that the water goes through all the pipette. After you're done tilting the pipette, release the water back into the beaker of water. You can do this slowly, or you can put the bulb on top and squeeze it in order to speed it up. The next step of priming the pipette is the same, except for the fact that you will be using your cleaning solution instead of the water as you used before. This is to ensure that the pipette is cleaned and that all the water left in it is washed out so that it does not affect the experiment. Before moving on to taking actual volumes of your sample, you should copy down this table in your lab notebook. Now that you've copied down your table, you are ready to begin. Take a volume of your sample like you did before with the water and cleaning solution. Once you have your thumb over the top of the pipette, you may now take a volume reading from the pipette. When determining the volume you have taken in your pipette, make sure you take the reading from the bottom of the meniscus. This is the bottom of the little bubble that appears in the pipette. After determining your initial volume, head over to your notebook to record it in the table you copied down earlier. Now release some of your sample into the empty beaker. Be sure not to let it go below the 0 mark. Now determine your final volume. After determining your final volume, head over to your notebook to record it again in the table you copied down earlier. Now repeat this process until you have done it 3 times. It is not important to try to get the same volume each time, just make sure you read the pipette correctly. Once you have recorded all your volumes, your chart should now look like this. In order to find the amount of sample delivered, you need to take the initial volume minus the final volume.